Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Microbial World. Today let's learn about influenza virus. Influenza virus is commonly known as flu virus. It is a highly contagious respiratory virus that belongs to the Orthomyxoviridae family. It is responsible for seasonal outbreaks of flu which can range from mild to severe and can lead to complications, hospitalizations and even death, particularly in high-risk groups. There are three main types of influenza viruses, A, B and C. Influenza A and B viruses are responsible for seasonal flu outbreaks in humans, while influenza C virus causes mild respiratory illness and it is less common. Structure of influenza virus. The outer layer of the virus, that is the lipid envelope, is derived from the host cell membrane during the process of viral replication. It contains viral glycoproteins, hemagglutinin and neuraminidase. Hemagglutinin is a surface protein responsible for viral attachment and entry into host cells. Neuraminidase is another surface protein which plays a crucial role in the release of newly formed virus particles from infected cell. Influenza virus contains a segmented single-stranded RNA genome composed of 8 segments. These segments encode viral proteins necessary for viral replication and assembly. The segmented nature of the genome allows for genetic reassortment, contributing to the diversity of influenza viruses. Nucleoprotein binds to the viral RNA segment, forming ribonucleoprotein complexes which serve as a template for viral replication and transcription. Matrix protein 1 M1 is a structural protein that lines the inner surface of the viral envelope. It provides stability to the virus particle. Matrix protein 2 M2 is a transmembrane protein that forms ion channels in the viral envelope. It allows for viral entry into the host cell and also in the uncoating process following viral entry. Influenza A viruses are further classified into subtypes based on the combination of hemagglutinin and neuraminidase proteins. For example, H1N1 and H3N2 are common subtypes that have caused seasonal flu outbreaks in humans. Influenza virus spreads mainly through respiratory droplets when infected individuals cough, sneeze or talk. It can also spread by touching surfaces contaminated with virus and then touching the mouth, nose or eyes. Pathogenesis, viral entry and attachment. Influenza virus primarily enters the body through the respiratory tract. As we already said, the virus is transmitted through respiratory droplets expelled during coughing, sneezing or talking. The virus attaches to sialic acid receptors on the surface of respiratory epithelial cells. This attachment is facilitated by the viral surface glycoprotein hemagglutinin. Viral replication. Once attached, the virus enters the host cell through endocytosis. The acidic environment within the endosome triggers the fusion of viral envelope with the endosomal membrane, releasing the viral RNA into the cytoplasm. Viral RNA serves as a template for the synthesis of viral proteins and RNA segments by the host cell machinery. The newly synthesized viral components assemble into new virus particles in the host cell's cytoplasm. Viral spread. As we have already discussed, neuraminidase is another viral surface glycoprotein that facilitates the release of newly formed virus particles from the host cell surface. And how do they do this? Neuraminidase cleaves sialic acid residues on the surface of infected cells, allowing the release of virions. Released virus particles infect neighboring cells, propagating the infection within the respiratory tract. The presence of viral components activate host innate immune response. The infected cells release cytokines and chemokines. These are signaling molecules that attract immune cells to the site of infection. Natural killer cells and macrophages are recruited to eliminate the infected cells and clear the virus. Type 1 interferons are produced by the infected cells to inhibit viral replication and spread. Antigen-presenting cells such as macrophages and dendritic cells process viral antigens and present them to T cells, initiating an adaptive immune response. Virus-specific CD8 cytotoxic T cells recognize and eliminate infected cells, while CD4 helper T cells provide support for antibody production. B cells are activated to produce virus-specific antibodies. These antibodies target viral surface glycoproteins, hemagglutinin and neuraminidase. Symptoms include fever, cough, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, sneezing, muscle and joint aches, headache, fatigue and weakness, gastrointestinal symptoms such as nausea, vomiting and diarrhea. In some cases, influenza can lead to complications, especially in high-risk individuals. These may include pneumonia, bronchitis, sinus infections, ear infection, exacerbation of underlying medical conditions such as asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. This is a progressive lung disease that is characterized by airflow limitation that is not fully reversible. Influenza can rarely cause severe complications such as acute respiratory distress syndrome or multi-organ failure. ARDS is a life-threatening condition that occurs when the lungs suddenly fail to function properly due to widespread inflammation and injury. Treatment. Antiviral medications such as oseltamivir for Tamiflu, zanamivir for Relenza are available to treat influenza. These medications work by inhibiting neuraminidase enzyme, thereby reducing viral replication and spread. Prevention of complications. Early treatment with antiviral medications can reduce the risk of complications in high-risk individuals such as elderly, pregnant women, young children, and individuals with chronic medical condition. Vaccination against influenza is the most effective way. Annual vaccination is recommended because influenza virus strains change from year to year. Isolation and hygiene measures. Individuals with influenza should stay home from work, school, and other activities until they are fever-free for at least 24 hours. Practice good respiratory hygiene such as covering coughs and sneezes with a tissue or the elbow and frequent hand washing with soap and water or alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Thank you for watching.